Hello and welcome to the Yorkshire Voice Royal Wedding Special on Monday the 21st of May. I'm Rebecca Morano.
And I'm Maisie Andrews-Garr. Yes, we are still celebrating here in Leeds and we're all set to bring you the local lowdown from the big weekend.
First, as street parties swept the nation for the marriage of Harry and Meghan, a very special guest turned up to his local do in West Yorkshire.
Yes, legendary Leeds United player Norman Hunter joined partygoers in Horsforth. Our reporter Jasmine Blackar has the story.
West End Grove in Horsforth was the place to be to celebrate Harry and Meghan's wedding as they threw a street party to celebrate the big day.
What would your message be for Harry and Meghan?
Have a great wedding and a very, very, very funny wedding, of course. After all, it'll be really, really epic for them. This is the royal wedding. It's not just any wedding. After all.
Good luck. Yeah?
Good luck and keep smiling.
And congratulations. Be happy in the future. Yeah.
Just be happy, love each other and enjoy every moment of your life together.
Keep talking, make each other laugh.
Be honest, open.
And enjoy it.
Be happy. Yeah, absolutely.
Is that all?
Love each other.
Congratulations. I guess enjoy the rest of your life. They're certainly going to be in the spotlight, aren't they?
Absolutely fantastic. All the best.
Yeah, definitely. Cheers.
Over the weekend, the country was divided into watching the royal wedding or the FA Cup final. One person who did both this weekend was Leeds United legend and FA Cup winner Norman Hunter.
West End Grove is the place to be, not only for royal fans but also for your football fans. I am joined by ex-Leeds United player
Norman Hunter here. No, I think it's just a shame that everything's come on the same day. The wedding and the football, the cup final and things like that. But talking about this, the wedding and this, my daughter-in-law and Michelle are friends of ours and they've organised this and it's really good. It's a special way to celebrate the wedding. But then after this, I've got to go down to Ellen Road and then they're doing a big screening down there of the FA Cup, so I've got to go down there and do some work. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a busy day.
Well, I'll let you get on with your busy day then. But before I leave you, what would your message be for the newlyweds?
Well, I've done 50 years, so that's done quite years in marriage. But for the newlyweds, I think, personally, I think they're both. I'm very much into the royal family and very patriotic and all that. But I think for the country, I think it's been a perfect match so far. Hopefully, as time unravels and things like that, that it lasts and they can stick together. But as it stands now, I think it's been an excellent event.
Okay, well, thank you and good luck with the football matches later.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
There was also lots for the children to do, including a treasure hunt.
What would your message be for the newlyweds?
I wish them all the happiness in the world, and I just think that they've brought a different dimension today. They've had their own ideas, they've been very individual. I think it's really good that it's a bit of a multicultural wedding really, and I just think that can be a really positive thing for us.
I'm joined by the organisers.
Hi, Laura.
Bex.
Laura and Donna.
Yeah. So, what made you want to organise this street party today?
Just to get everybody together. Just thought it would be a good, opportunity to get all the neighbours out onto the street and have a big party, really.
Okay. And So how much preparation did it take to organise this?
It's been okay. There's been a group of us involved, so we've had a couple of meetings, and then this morning we came out early and set up and helped some of the older residents get their tables out and things, and actually it's been quite easy to do. It's been fun.
And what did you think of the royal wedding?
It was lovely. It was quite long, but it was very nice, and Meghan looked lovely.
And what would your message be to the newlyweds?
Enjoy today, and good luck for the rest of your married life and fitting in with the rest of the royal family. Turn the light.
Jasmine Blacker, Yorkshire Voice.
Boom.
What a fantastic stroke of luck for one of our reporters to come across the Norman Hunter.
I know, such a legend.
I can't believe it. As a big Leeds United fan, I think it's, just fantastic, honestly.
As a Bradford City fan, we don't really associate with Leeds United players.
Of course, hey.
Now, around 11 million of us were watching the Duke and Duchess of Sussex tie the knot live in Windsor. But back in Leeds, shoppers at the White Rose Centre got the chance to take a selfie with Harry and Meghan. Not the real Harry and Meghan, of course, but the next best thing. Katie Hazeldine reports.
Most people in Yorkshire won't have been able to make it down to Windsor today to see the royal wedding between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. But at White Rose Shopping Centre in Leeds, we've got two lookalikes and we've come down to have a little chat with them.
So we've both done quite a few different lookalike jobs, especially Henry's had quite a few, I think.
Yeah, I've been doing this for a few years. Actually got involved end of last year when there was a competition on Lorraine.
Yes, I got to the final 3, and then then now I'm with the agency as well. So that's how we have come here today.
So just people coming up saying, "You look like Prince Harry." And I'm like, "All right, yeah, thanks." And then I got to the point where I might as well make some money out of it.
It wasn't until about the end of last year my mum said to me, she's like, "Actually, you look just like Meghan Markle." So then I saw on TV that they were doing the competition on Lorraine. So I entered, and then after that, loads of people have been saying since then that I look similar.
I've been on all sorts of adverts and stuff, yeah. So you might have seen me about somewhere.
Yeah.
People come to me thinking I'm the real Prince Harry, which is really awkward. I'm like, sometimes let's go along with it just for fun, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I've had a couple of occasions where people have come up and said, "Oh my gosh, you look so similar."
In their first interview together, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle said they didn't know much about each other before they met. But are the lookalikes big fans of the newlyweds?
Yeah.
Huge fans.
Yeah, I used to watch Suits anyway before they got together, and Harry, I've always thought Harry is just a good lad, isn't he?
Yeah. They seem really down to earth, that's what I like about them.
That's it.
It's definitely clear that Henry and Ashley look freakishly similar to the real thing. This is Katie Hazeldine reporting for the Yorkshire Voice.
Can you believe a Meghan and Harry look-alike in Leeds?
They look more similar than the people in that Lifetime movie. Actually do. They should have hired them.
I wish I was there, I really do, but we were all out reporting. Now among celebrities and royalty at the star-studded nuptials on Saturday were two special guests from Yorkshire.
Yes, Michael Bevington and his wife Kathy from Harrogate received their royal invitation through Michael's work as a Yorkshire Air Ambulance volunteer. Rosie Hughes went to meet him after the unforgettable weekend.
Well, about 3 weeks before, I got a letter from the Lord Lieutenant's office saying that I'd been nominated and if I was interested to go, let them know. But I thought it was a hoax. I didn't believe it. I thought it was totally fake. The atmosphere was so exciting. It was incredible for the day. The crowd were thoroughly enjoying themselves, and the mood was so great. Everybody was so happy. So as we walked into one of the positions, we said to the policeman, "Well, where would you think?" And he said, "I can't tell you that." I said, "Well, where will the celebrities be coming?" He said, "Sorry, I can't tell you that." But he said, "If you would like to think about standing over there, you might enjoy it."
That's brilliant. A little bit of insider information.
Oh,
that's what you need. That's perfect.
Well, we had to take our own chairs. We had to take our own picnic because there was no food. Yeah, we saw everybody. We saw all the royal family. We saw all the main celebrities that were going in. Many of them we didn't even know. The excitement, the adrenaline, everybody was just living on it. And they were living for the day. It was wonderful.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me today, Michael. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
It's a pleasure for me too. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now for some news in brief. Police in Barnsley have arrested 3 women in connection with the murder of a woman found in the city centre on Saturday morning. Claire Louise Smith, who was 42, died of her injuries following a severe physical attack. The women, including a pensioner, were arrested yesterday. Inquiries are ongoing.
The UK's biggest power station has unveiled an initiative to drastically reduce its carbon footprint. Drax Power Station in Selby has been criticised by environmental campaigners for the amount of pollution it produces. The pilot scheme would see the power station capture the CO2 it produces when burning wood pellets. It's been hailed as a potential holy grail of power generation.
The Transport Committee will begin an inquiry into the failure of the East Coast later today. The committee will hear from experts and key players in the industry as they try to pinpoint what went wrong with the company. The Transport Secretary, Chris Grayling, stated that Stagecoach had got its numbers wrong and bid too much for the contract. The line will be run as a public-private partnership until 2020.
Now, Martin House Children's Hospice held their annual Dragon Boat race at Roundhay Park yesterday with over 30 teams competing.
The event, now in its 11th year, is a vital source of funding for the charity and their important work with seriously ill children in Yorkshire. Ian Molyneux reports.
Once a year, the tranquil setting of Roundhay Park is invaded by dragons, Oompa Loompas and fairies. But rather than running in fear, people come in their flocks to enjoy the day in the sunshine.
So this event has been taking place for 11 years now, so growing in popularity every year. There's 12 people in the boat, but there's 10 in the team plus the person who beats out the rhythm, who is the 11th person in the team, obviously.
So we've got a race on the water.
It's a fact that every single year we have to raise 85% of what it costs to run Martin House. So events like this are the lifeblood of Martin House, and isn't it great to see so many people out supporting as well on a nice sunny day like today? Really gets people thinking about Martin House and aware of the cause as well. It's not just the people who jump in the boat and buy the boats and take part in the boats, it's the people in the crowds who are watching as well. So getting the awareness of Martin House and what it is that we do is really, really important to us. So Martin House provides something really special that nobody else provides out there. So we provide support for children and young people with life-limiting conditions and their families as well. There's no other organisation that does that. They can get assistance through the NHS, but that assistance is very, very limited. So we really fill a gap and help out in a way that no other organisation helps out. And I could stand here and try and explain exactly what Martin House does, but I couldn't even touch the surface of it. What we do is so special and so profound to the families that we work with, that until you come and experience it, you really can't see what it is that we do, but it's amazing work. Yeah, one more race to go. So in the first race we didn't do quite so well. That race we obviously won. So maybe in the third race, if we pull a result out there, you never know how far we can go in this competition. Do you know what it is? You know, wait for the chief exec to get involved and suddenly everything comes together. I wish it were like that. The rest of the team really carried as well then.
The event is a roaring success. Ian Molyneux reporting for Yorkshire Voice.
It's all been going on this weekend. After the royal wedding and the boat race, it seems like everyone's had a nice weekend in the sun.
Yep, it's been absolutely lovely weather for it. If anything, it's a bit too hot.
We'll have to get out the sun cream and the cold drinks.
Yeah, I wonder what Meghan felt like in that big dress.
Oh my
goodness. And a veil as well, because it was long sleeved.
Yeah. Oh, it was worth it though. She definitely looked nice. She did. Did you watch it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, amazing. I really, really enjoyed it.
Just everyone looked so nice. It was just a nice day for it all.
Yeah.
It really was. That's it for the moment, but join us tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Thank you and goodbye.